Hello everybody, welcome to another Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Essence cast. Today we have a 1v1 on Tournament Tundra. This is a game that was held on the Tiberium Essence tournament, and I'm just going to cast like a couple of games on here because I don't really know what the rest of the replays are, but I'm going to be sort of like casting other games and stuff, so I'll just do a couple of casts on this video today of this tournament here. And for this matchup is going to be made possible by Blind Honor 14, who's going to be a yellow nod in the top left position rather, and the blue nod, which is going to be played by FireHawkPhantom. So we're going to be having really two competent players. I'm not the best, definitely, but two definitely competent players round about each other's skill levels. So I don't think it will go that badly. Here we go, we've got a scout coming from FireHawk, successfully going to be scouting this base here, and strangely enough, Blind hasn't really gotten much infantry out. He hasn't scouted at all. Got no clue as to what his opponent's doing, so FireHawk's got an immense advantage right now. He needs to really send that unit over to the opposite side of the map. He has gotten the War Factory out. Unless, I don't know why he's not playing to scout. It's like one of the basic bits of PvP there. But he is getting the War Factory. He is going to get some harvesters out and plop them on the Tiberium field there. But the Firehawk has got a huge amount of resources just raking into those refineries there. Just see you've got 5 harvesters and 2 refineries. And we've also got an emissary just there going up towards the top right of the map. We're going to be claiming this Tiberium field over here, and possibly this one as well. I'm not too sure, but definitely that one over there. Over here, it looks like that. Yeah, Firehawks is not really moving that much. Firehawk has got 4 harvesters, but he's still behind on the economy. He's built a little bit too many power plants. I wouldn't really build this many at the start of the game. I would have really just gone with as little as you can hold, basically. The barest amount, and then just move forward. But he seems he wants to keep himself safe, but he's moving forward. An MCV and a Scorpion tank. Scorpion tank will be stopping right in front of the base. That's probably from the rally marker from the War Factory there. And Firehawk at the moment he's having some fast units, and those are attack bikes that are being sent towards the top left there. He is going to see the MCV. He's probably going to take some shots at it, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. There go the missiles. Already a course of health there. Huge damage taken. And the attack bikes will quickly zoom off, outrunning the Scorpion tanks very easily there. And with good micro, Firehawk will be able to easily take out these tanks here. One of the tanks do go down, one of the attack bikes get destroyed as well, but it will soon, these attack bikes will soon regroup into a much bigger force. Don't know what those Scorpion tanks just did. They might have tried to go underground or something, but I'm not too sure. MCV is still going to progress towards this TIV field. He's going to be going aggressive, he seems. He's not that close to the TIV field though. I mean, I would have put it a little bit closer just so that the harvesting would be a bit quicker there. More Scorpion tanks reinforce that position, and we see that Firehawk is nicely nestling himself in that area over there on the top right. He's making that a little bit better of expansion. Bite buggy combination coming from Firehawk, and he's already got a secret shrine and a tech center, so he's immensely going to overpower his opponent over here. Finally, we've got a scout coming from Blind here. He's going to be seeing the secret shrine and all of these vehicles over here, so he knows he's in danger right now, but I'm not too sure if he's actually going to be able to get an appropriate counter for all of these forces that are going to be just zooming along the bottom of this map. Going to be attacking a weak spot. No, they're not. They're going to be retreating away. He just wants to be a bit careful, get some scouting information there, and possibly try and get a large group here just in case he has to confront the Scorpion tanks, which are going towards the main base there. Bit of an odd maneuver there, seeing as the MCV is now undefended, apart from this one what was it, Viper turret? Sting turret. Yeah, that one turret there is just not going to be enough for all these vehicles at the bottom here. So we'll come back to them in a minute. Oh yeah, it's finally got the tech pad. So these upgrades to the power plants, they must come from the operations center like they do in Kane's Wrath. Okay, right. I didn't know they changed that for Tiberium Masters, you see. Harpies are being put up for Firehawk at the moment, and he's going to be getting some avatars out pretty shortly. So Firehawk really needs to get some higher tech units up at the moment. Scorpion tanks were going around. They did actually go over the bridge there, which is actually destructible. You can destroy that. That I think that concentration was between the Scorpion tanks and the units. However, the light buggies are going to be going straight to the blue tip field, and they're going to be destroying a harvester pretty much. And the Scorpion tanks and type bikes from blind are going to be regrouping in this area, pushing Firehawk's units back and successfully defending the base from an attack. Finally, Firehawk does get tier 3 a little bit slower than he should have done. I think Firehawk may actually have gotten a... No, he hasn't got an avatar out yet, but he has got a plant there, so that's going to be very dangerous for blind at the moment. Harpies are just nicely scouting the air there. Funnily enough, Lightnings are going to be making an attack on the Tiberium spike. Here we go, got a few EMP missiles. A huge chunk of vehicles have actually been EMP'd there, but mostly it was Firehawk's own units. He didn't really get much of blind, so that's a very big misplay over there. But then again, he is managing quite well against all these forces here. A lot of attack bikes have been destroyed, but I mean, he didn't really quite get enough to actually stop this force, so that probably wasn't a big misplay from him. The forces from blind are going to be coming onto the front of the base, going to be attacking that Sting turret there, and he really wants to move around, go for like the back and stuff, because that's usually where people put the tech lab and important structures there. So I mean, if he did that, that would have definitely put some pressure on Firehawk, at least momentarily. It might have disrupted whatever he was doing. Here we go, got a stealth tank coming from blind, very interesting unit there, but that will definitely help against these Harpies here. One of these Scorpion tanks do go down, and he doesn't have a War Factory to heal the units quickly, and as I say that, he puts one down. That is amazing. Secret Shrine unfortunately will go down, and I was about to say he didn't have any power to put that anti-air turret up, but he does. He does drive away the Harpies. The Harvester will be getting destroyed very, very soon. In fact, he's getting destroyed now, which is unfortunate there. Another Harvester will be picked on. He needs to put another anti-air turret around about here, otherwise he's going to engage the tech lab there. Stealth tanks are going to be doing a lot of damage against those Harpies, but the Harpies, unfortunately, being so weak, they have to retreat from those stealth tanks, otherwise they would have been able to deal with them quite easily. First avatar comes out for blind there. He's going to be powering the front of the base there, hopefully, but unfortunately for him, two of Firehawk's avatars are going to be hopefully defending the base, and they probably will be pushing back this force, seeing as he's got a turret there already. Third avatar emerges from the War Factory for Firehawk there, and he probably will win this confrontation. Let's just see over here that wow, yeah, look at that, the Scorpion tank immediately pulled back over there, probably because Brian didn't know about Firehawk's capabilities there. The Harpies are still buzzing around in the air there. They're going to be still patrolling the skies, hopefully trying to pick some units off there, or they're quite lonely. A Harvester is idle over here, probably sent to being repaired from the damage it took from the Harpies or something. We see some long distance harvesting from this Harvester over here, probably allocated to this refinery, and it went up to this Tiberium field. But it seems that he's doing okay for the moment, or Harpies are going to be a little bit of a nuisance for Firehawk at the moment, for blind I mean at the moment. Firehawk has pretty much got the area under control, and oh, here we go, he's the game changer here, my dudes. We've got a Cyber Commando on the field here. This is definitely going to help Firehawk tremendously, considering that Blind has not got many defenses here. He's only got 3 avatars and 2 Scorpion tanks defending that position, and that Harvester will probably getting destroyed. Yep, there we go, there goes the Harvester. That's pretty bad, to be honest, so that's quite unfortunate there. And there's no way that Blind can defend his base against these forces here. I mean, the Firehawk's avatars have even got the Tiberium lasers as well, which will definitely help with that damage output there. Absolutely annihilates all these vehicles here. I mean, as you can see, the Cyber Commando just one-shots Scorpion tanks, and it just kills avatars with 2 shots, although most of the avatars are already damaged, but as you can see, yeah, 2 shots, just over half health on one of them. A boom, there it goes. Such a powerful unit there. Such a powerful unit. That's like a really overpowered unit. And once that comes out, he's just an absolute game changer. Some of Blind's Harpies do try and take out the Cyber Commando. Unfortunately, doesn't quite manage, despite being on low health. And the Harpies as well. I don't know if they're actually anti-air. I don't think they are. They can just perceive, oh, they are anti-air. That's fine. They're basically just replacement for the Venoms then, I suppose. Anti-air turret does actually repel these Harpies here, but he won't be able to get the Cyber Commando just yet. I don't know if they can actually heal. Oh, he can. He's using the Secret Shrine to heal the infantry, which is fair enough, which that basically is the armory for Nod there. So he'll be able to send that unit out again to harass And the only weakness of the Cyber Commander, as I have seen, is that it doesn't attack air, which is actually quite good, because if it did, then that really would be an OP unit. Once that comes out, it's like this game over for anybody. You don't really want that on the battlefield at all. Quite a few avatars on the front there, and Firehawk is going to not focus on that outpost there. He's going to go straight on the bottom. Going to be harvesting this Tiberium on the bottom field here on the middle of the map, and a stealth generator is protecting these structures in this area. So that's it's definitely going to help Firehawk, considering now he has, throughout, he's just consumed 2 tip fields. He has a 3rd one now, so economy is not going to be reduced that significantly. The lasers have been put on for those turrets, but I doubt those turrets will actually be able to use them at all. Oh, nice, taking that shot from those harpies there, taking out one of the enemy harpies there. The Cyber Commando is going to be taking some shots at the avatars there. Loads of harpies are going to be destroying a unit. I think, yeah, they did destroy something. I'm not too sure what it was though. The avatars are taking tremendous damage though. One of them is almost dead. Stealth tanks they're fine at the moment. Harpies are nicely taking care of the anti-air, and the avatars with the Tiberium lasers are going to be plowing in to the main force here. Cyber Commander coming up from behind, going to be probably taking a shot. No, he isn't. Blind almost wasting all of his units against this tremendous force from Firehawk here. The harpies still pretty much remain intact, and they haven't been as in they haven't been destroyed yet. The force is still pretty much the same amount at the moment. A couple of the harpies are still critically damaged, but I mean he hasn't really lost many, so it's quite effective for Firehawk at the moment. He's managing to hold a lot of the resources. All banshees coming from Firehawk, taking out the MCV there, and he just unpacked it as well. That is very unfortunate for Blind Honor. That's going to be definitely putting a lot of pressure on him right now. I'm not too sure if he's going to be making another run or not. I have my doubts, honestly. He's just going to focus on getting those tech units out. What he should do is just scout more. I think if he manages to find this area over here, this outpost, he could definitely put a huge dent in Firehawk's economy. That would definitely help Blind's campaign of death here, but it doesn't look like he's putting any scouting units out. And again, here come more banshees doing tremendous damage against the anti-air tower over there. The harpies going to be proceeding to go and hopefully harass some harvesters or something. Again, this outpost here could be easily taken, but then again, it's a lot closer to this main base where the Cyborg Commando is, so you may want to be a little bit more careful. Harpies are just going to be chasing away that one Banshee, but the attack bikes are going to be ready to defend the one air unit there, and now it's going to be the turntable for this pairing here. The attack bikes are going to be regrouping in this area just in case the Harpies do come back. But he really wants to put those Harpies, Blind wants to put those Harpies like in a line into the base. Not really like all the units, because that is really inefficient, especially with the avatars. You don't want to lose them like he just did there. Those Harpies are going to be the only units that should be there. Obviously, I know he's going to be concerned about the attack bikes, but if he put more sting turrets down, they probably would have taken care of those very easy to defeat units. More Harpies still being trained by Firehawk. He seems like he's taking his sweet time in this match. That Cyborg Commando really should be sent in and probably try and poke away at some undefended bits of base there. I mean, this main expansion is quite undefended at the moment. That one infantry unit can just slaughter this air tower and anti-vehicle defense, and he could just use the rest of his avatars to take out refinery, war factory, and power plant. Possibly use some banshees as well. Take out the refineries here, which he just almost did. Does leave the refinery with a tiny bit of health. Probably will have repaired it completely by the time the banshees come back. If a few harpies did come with the banshees, he probably would have been able to take out that refinery quite easily there. Couple of reapers as well, being thrown to the front lines there, and stealth tanks as well. Coming under the harpies, going to be providing more anti-air, but that's a bit of an overreaction there. He's not really spreading his anti-air out very well, so he's going to be losing a lot of protection from those few units there. I mean, easily Firehawk can just take out those Reapers very easily there. Here come the attack bikes, again luring those units out very nicely. That's really what you want to do in a stalemate game like this. I'm not too sure it's that stalemate. And we've got a cheeky little infantry overload here. We're going to be seeing a couple of hand of nods spewing out infantry, going to be going straight into this expansion, it looks like. Harpies are going to be chasing away more banshees there. Attack bikes will be coming around very shortly. Here we go. Does actually destroy a couple, but he should have retreated a bit quicker there. He does lose quite a considerable amount of banshees there. That's incredible. And those attack bikes could easily have just gone straight in with the harpies and done some incredible damage, and then sent the Stable Commando afterwards. Probably destroyed the war factory and then proceeded to get the air tower tech lab and then destroy the rest of the base. So it really isn't hard, to be honest. And although the secret shrine would be getting outside the Reapers, but it probably wouldn't matter that much. The attack bikes do, however, get some of the harvesters here, which is again going to slow down Blind quite a bit there. Blind isn't really wanting to come out of this little safe hole, which isn't really that safe. So he's just letting these units die. FireHawk knows he's got the upper advantage, the advantage here. Here we go. The Montauk gets deployed as well. It's pretty much game over for Blind now. He's got the massive amount of infantry at the front. The Montauk is going to come up from behind, and he's going to be destroying the entire base out here. I think the Montauk has a giant laser. I'm not too sure though. But those infantry units are definitely going to be doing a lot of damage there. Here we go. We've got a full upgrades here. Sweeping advance, cell radio body geese have attack bikes and stuff. It's a very powerful unit to nod, especially that you can't attack it once it's underground. Very good for surprise attacks, but this outpost will just be obliterated here. So it's pretty much the fault of Blind here. He really didn't scout that very much, and he didn't try and pressure FireHawk in any way, which allowed FireHawk to deploy as many units as he wanted. And I think that is the sell-off, boys. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, he has only sold off that one expansion, but there we go. There's the rest of the sell-off. So GG everybody. I hope you did enjoy this cast. But then again, this is only the first out of 2 casts. We've got to go to the second one of this tournament here. FireHawk did win that confrontation with Blind on it. Unfortunately, Blind just didn't quite scout enough, didn't move around. That was the point. He just stayed in one place, and that led to his ultimate downfall, unfortunately. Go to replays. Let's do the other game here. We're going to be this is Animosity. We're going to be playing on again. Or at least going to be viewing this replay on. I think it's the 3rd time that I've casted it. Animosity seems to be quite popular in the Tiberium Essence community here, and I wonder kind of opponents we're going to get this time. Maybe DeltaV. I think it was DeltaV. He's going to be one of the players. Okay, so we have quite a few players. Oh, I did this one. Oh yeah, I partly did this one, but because it was like weeks ago, I can't actually remember what happened, so that's why I'm casting this. So we have Tiberium X, or aka Troll Report. It might actually be Troll Report. I'll just call him Troll Report because I'm not sure if he's under a different alias somewhere else. But Troll Report has a yellow screen up in the top position, and we have FireHawkPhantom in the bottom here as an orange GDI. So okay, a yellow screen versus an orange GDI. Now the only thing I can remember about this game is that it was rather quick. It was about like 10 minutes in length, but I could be wrong there because I don't really remember this replay very much. So it's pretty much going to be a first time for me, thankfully. As we see, the barracks going to be coming out for FireHawk here, and Portal for the for Troll. And so they're basically doing very standard moves here. Both players are going to be focused on getting those tip spikes early in the game. I don't know if either of them are going to go for the EMP control center. It has been taken a few times, not only with the games that I've casted, but sometimes when I've seen players fight, we have seen the occasional capture of the EMP control center. Don't know if that's necessarily going to be a priority in this game. It generally isn't, so I don't think it's going to be one here, but I'll keep an eye on the middle of the map in case it is. Ooh, nicely taking out the simulator and a buzzer combination here on the right side of the map. Going to be denying FireHawk's opponent that type spike, but here we go. Buzzer right behind the engineer, and he does get it. Yes, he does get it. So the both players do deny the middle tibs, although not quite, because FireHawk did actually get the right tib, which is closest to what was it, Troll's base. Troll isn't making another move to capture the other tibs, so he's just gonna send FireHawk's just gonna send another infantry unit towards this suburban spike here, and he's gonna take it, which is quite unfortunate, which means that he'd have 3 Tiberium spikes, which is incredible because that's a huge economy boost. I mean, I think, yeah, each of them 10 credits per second, which means 30 credits per second, which means it's quite a lot actually. I think that's decreased. No, it isn't decreased because I thought they'd do like 25 credits per second normally, but no, they don't. They do 10, like in the vanilla game. Razorback does come out from Troll here. He's also going to be moving his drone platform up into this Tiberium field here, so he will be putting down an early expansion. Firehawk is not really planning to do the same. He's going to be going for a straight up harassment here. One of the buzzards from Troll is going to be scattered to the base here. 4 Falcons sent from the War Factory there. Going to be chasing down a little Razorback through the middle of the map. And we see that the Warp Sphere is going to be training some other units, as we see a Seeker comes out of the Warp Sphere. So he's going to be trying to tackle these Falcons. The Falcons actually are incredible because they do a decent amount of damage against structures. And he's actually... So it seems that Troll is actually committed to getting this tips back after all. So he's going to be taking that. So that basically leaves both players to have equal amount of tip, which is very good for Troll. So he just needs to keep it for the moment. But as I was saying, the Falcons do tremendous anti-structure damage. As you can see here, we've got 6 Falcons. Pretty weak vehicle, pretty rubbish against infantry, but however, it's very good against structures. A few of the Seekers do actually take down one of them, but as you can see, that is tremendous. It's already at quarter health, this drone platform. That is how, actually, that's how balanced this unit is. Being weak to most at fire and being rubbish at firing anything that moves, but being really good for anti-structure attacks. It's actually very useful, and like it's very bad and very good unit depending on where you look at it. So very well done to him. Unfortunately, he didn't actually manage to take the drone platform, so he's going to have to leave that for the moment. I don't know if he is still training Falcons, so he's hoping to go again, make another swoop at the drone platform. But Firehawk has now made his move, going to be going for an expansion on this middle left tip field. The Seekers are going to be swarming in from the city there. They're going to be immediately taking out that one bunker. Vulcan Tower will be pushing, will be damaging one of the Seekers a little bit. Falcons coming in to deal the rest of the damage, but the Seekers will be easily taking care of those Falcons over here. Going to be hiding around this conyard here for some cover, but the Seekers might be able to take out this one harvester here. I don't know if they'll be able to reinforce with infantry or something. RPG Tower does get deployed as well. So he'll be able to have a little bit of anti-vehicle cover, but I don't know if it'll be quite enough. That harvester is looking very dangerously close to getting killed, and it is going to get killed, unfortunately. There it goes. More Falcons coming to support this little expansion here. The Seeker's doing a tremendous job actually pushing around Firehawk's economy here. He also managed to snag, nearly managed to snag the second harvester kill, which was very good of him. So that economy from Firehawk at that expansion is pretty much gone for the few minutes, which does give Troll a massive advantage in economy. He really wants to put that to use, get some devastated the barrow tanks rather, which is actually a good choice considering that the Tiberium will definitely power up the lasers and they will do a tremendous amount of damage to bases. And it looks like a little bit of a descent group is going to be sent through the map here. And he might actually, as I'm trying to anticipate what he's going to do, so he's probably going to go around to the main base, seeing as he's just seen his opponent has gone on the conyard for the outpost here, so he's going to hopefully take out this main base at the back here and probably force him to this little spot over here because you can't really move away from this area apart from back here, so there's not really much Firehawk can do if Troll is successful in eliminating this little base over here. Loads of descents to get exterminated trying to get this harvester, but he will be getting one of Firehawk's harvesters at his main spawn point. MLRS does come out of the War Factory there. He will be taking that out as well, it seems. And he does, no, yes. Oh, he does just get it. He just get it with the descents there. Slightly stronger than before, because they have 6 in the squad instead of 5. Vulcan Tower gets put down along with some Falcons. And we're going to be seeing a Tech Lab coming from Troll there. So he's definitely going to be having a huge advantage right now. I'm not sure if Firehawk does have the Tech Lab right now. I don't think he does. So he's going to be struggling against this war on tech, because this is what it comes down to right now. As soon as one player gets tech, you really want to up your tech level as well to keep things on a level playing field at the very least. And he has got tier 2, but I'm not sure how well that will carry him through this game. He needs to eliminate that one structure as soon as possible. And that Devourer tank, those 4 Devourer tanks, take care of the Harvester that was trying to get was being damaged. One of the Falcons get destroyed. A little bit of a cheeky move here. MLRS coming in for some nice juicy kills here. The the replicator power gets put on so that the units will be a little bit confused here, trying to draw some fire. But the Devourer tanks do actually get the MLRS, but the couple of Falcons do the rest of the damage, and so do the Orcas, which have a nice redesign, a lot more faithful to the older games version of the Orca. Unfortunately, the blades don't actually spin around, so it's not that realistic. But nobody cares. How would you be able to notice from them being small and stuff? Okay, well, this is interesting. Got an explorer in the middle of the map. It'll be getting destroyed. I'm not sure what exactly he was doing with that one explorer. So that's quite puzzling. But he has got a couple of annihilators, not tribals, they're just called annihilators, but they serve a very similar purpose. Backed up by Razorback in the middle of the map, and he's going to be hopefully getting some attacks in the expansion over here. Maybe taking out the barracks would probably be a good target. Maybe taking out the airfield as well. If you can reduce the capacity for Firehawk to build units, then that'll definitely do him some good, at least for a few seconds. A few seconds might matter. A few seconds always matter in PvP games. But he has got anti-air, he has got an air tower, and he will be training some devastated warships, I think. Oh, they are Raptors, Reapers? What? Yeah, devastated warships, right? Because they look similar to another unit that you can build. Because you can't just build 3, you can build 4 now as Scrim. But yeah, devastated warship does emerge from that gravity stabilizer. He's going to be attacking the same front again, but it makes sense, seeing as he's anticipating his opponent to go ground, which he is doing, and he's going to be attacking and pressuring his base with the Annihilators and Razorbacks. And this Manta, yeah, that just makes clouds, which can do something. I mean, they can destroy units and stuff, but I'm not sure if clouds heal like they do in the vanilla version. I need to confirm that, but he will be using quite a nice amount of units here. Not necessarily going to be attacking this base, which is quite odd, but not too odd, I suppose, because he's got a lot of Falcons there. But considering he has Annihilators, which vastly outpower these Falcons, and I would have thought he would have just plowed in there and destroyed those units, especially with these units right at the spawn point of the base here. A couple of devastated warships. I don't know why I get them mixed up, Devourer warships and devastated tanks. That's always what I want to call them, but I just get them mixed up every single time. I don't know why. But devastated warships still there, doing a lot of damage, but they are moving away, unfortunately. I don't know if he's got some other units to keep the pressure on. It doesn't look like it. Falcons are trying to deal with these Devastators, these Annihilators rather, but they aren't really doing much. As I said, he could have just plowed in the first place, because now Firehawk is going to have to defend himself against 2 sides of the battlefield, 2 different fronts of the battle, so he will definitely struggle. And it looks like the Firehawk will be eliminated at this match very soon. Orcas will be coming to supply some anti-ground support. Do almost kill one of the Annihilators, but he just manages to get one of them. But that really won't be enough. 3 of them are still there, and he'll be able to easily take care of whatever infantry that comes out. Manta gets destroyed, but this area is almost cleaned out completely. Devastated warships, cleaning out the rear structures here a little bit. Does take out the airfield, taking out the refineries as well. The Annihilators coming in through the front here nicely. Firehawk is on low power, going to be denying that Vulcan tower from actually shooting anything out. Oh my god, a mothership as well coming from Troll. It's game over already. So that is, with that mothership, I don't know, that's actually pretty powerful as well, considering that it can teleport. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much game over for Firehawk. Troll did actually put a really good amount of pressure on Firehawk, considering that he went for both sides as well, and he won the tech war anyway. Generally, that means that you can just win anything if you can win the tech war, because tech means powerful units, and you just win it pretty much any battle. Considering he had 2 fronts that he was attacking, it made it so so much easier for him. That mothership, unfortunately, will be getting destroyed, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He's only got 2 structures left. Firehawk, that's right, he's not even getting destroyed, it's just going to teleport away. Yeah, Firehawk, having only 2 structures left, will be eliminated out of this match in about 20 seconds. So, GG for both of these players. Very well done to Troll. I did see a nice play there. And there we go. So, hopefully, you did enjoy these couple of casts for this Tiberium Essence mod. And I will be seeing you again. However, it's going to be Red Alert 3 next time because I've obviously casted a lot of Tiberium Essence, so it's time for a change. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.